It matters to me.
Hello and welcome to It Matters to Me. I'm Nate.
And I'm Andy. And today we're going to be talking about Star Wars video games.
Video games!
Video
This was yesterday. I pulled out my Nintendo 64 and played the Pod Racer game on it. And it does not hold up. But it's fun. Doesn't hold up very well. I've got the Atari Empire Strikes Back. You probably want to talk about modern games though.
Yeah, modern games is a little more than what I'm into. Right now, there's a few Star Wars games that have just come out. 3.0 Infinity, Star Wars.
Bought it on Force Friday. We've got 3 figures for it so far. We bought the one that came with was Anakin and Ahsoka, but then we also got Sabine. And Sabine is like, the stuff she can do is way better than the other 2.
That's awesome.
It's cool stuff. It's just, they say it's way better than the other ones because the toy box is more expansive and there's like a downtown Disney look to it and everything. And it is, but I think that Disney 2.0 is pretty good too.
Yeah, we have Disney 2.0 as well.
Yeah, except they didn't have Star Wars characters.
But the Marvel is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm a big Marvel fan.
I agree.
Yeah,
I am
very
too,
cool.
because Marvel Comics makes Star Wars comics.
So, another game that just came out on the iPad, as well as other apps and game. It's an app game. That's what it is. Star Wars Uprising. I'm a level 28 at this point. Pretty excited about that. It's a really cool game.
Level 1, baby!
He just got it.
Yeah, I'm Nate Porkins. So if you want to hit me up on there, that was the only Star Wars name I could find that wasn't taken. Stay on target.
Selric Solo. That's me. Yep.
Selric.
The cool thing about this game, interesting thing about this game, is you can actually select your character, what species you want. There's four different characters to choose from.
It's like a Twi'lek and whatever Darth Maul is, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and a human, and there's one more.
Yeah.
And you can change the face, the type of, what you look like. And then as you progress the game, you find all different types of armors and weapons, and you upgrade those armors, weapons, and you can even play with other people online.
Yeah, I walked in the room yesterday, my son was playing this game, and I looked at it, I'm like, where's my character? He had like outfitted him with all kinds of armor he keeps finding. He didn't even recognize little Porkins.
Poor little Porkins.
Poor Porkins. I'm his skinny son, apparently.
By the time you pick up the game and play it again, you'll be a level 28 too.
That's right. It'll be far less work for me. Okay, then the other game we're excited about is Battlefront. Battlefront 3 is coming out. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2, and then there were some on the PSP that came out. They were like Battlefront, Rogue Squadron, or I don't remember the exact names, but there were some of those, and they weren't that great. But Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 were amazing, and they came out on PS2. So PS3 came out, Xbox 360 came out.
Yeah, it's been a while.
There hasn't been a Battlefront game, and Battlefront is, in my opinion, the greatest first-person shooter game, in my opinion, because I'm a Star Wars fan, ever, except for James Bond GoldenEye from Nintendo 64, one of the first-person shooters that started.
That's what matters to you, but I have to disagree in that, although I love Star Wars Battlefront games, I do like killing me some zombies. I do like it.
We disagree on this.
Gun.
Battlefront's amazing, and the new Battlefront's going to be more immersive than ever before. And my only regret is that we finally, in my house, we have a lot of retro games. We finally got an Xbox 360. We're a system behind. It's the R2 version with the C-3PO controller. And I'm not going to be able to play Battlefront 4. And there's a new Darth Vader console coming out for PS4. Makes me happy and angry because I'm going to have to buy it way later.
Or just go ahead and get it now. Save your pennies. It's a great Christmas present.
It is for me.
I'm just going to get a Darth Vader sticker and stick it on my PS4. And then I'll have the same thing.
Yeah, not really. Not the same thing. I do have the Darth Vader PSP, and I've got the droid phone that was R2-D2. I get these things after the fact.
I have the R2-D2 ringtone.
Sweet.
Pretty close. That's pretty good.
So I'm looking forward to this. These video games are going to be amazing, so you can pre-order Battlefront now.
I already done that.
I can play Battlefront. I'm coming over to my friend Andy's house. We'll play some Battlefront. It's going to be amazing. I didn't like Force Unleashed. I don't know, we might get a comment about that.
I liked Force Unleashed games. Those were awesome. Are you crazy?
I enjoyed playing them, but they exist in a different Star Wars universe. One where you can pull Star Destroyers out of the sky.
There's 40 years between New Hope.
One where... If people could really...
Jedi and 7, so it could happen.
If people could really do what they could do in The Force Unleashed, where they just constantly zap, 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 then Star Wars would be a really different place. Like the cool part is they have to use lightsabers. Occasionally they move things, but they don't do it for a long period of time before they decide that this has to be settled by a lightsaber.
Have you played the game in its entirety?
No.
Then you don't know.
I've played both Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2, and not through its entirety because
the
it
story is great.
It doesn't feel like Star Wars to
The
me.
graphics are amazing. The worlds are really cool.
Well,
It's an awesome game.
I want to get you excited then because Starkiller is in the new Star Wars movie. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, it's a base called Starkiller Base, based on Luke Skywalker's
You
original.
said spoiler.
It's not really a spoiler. He's not in it. They're calling it Starkiller Base because originally Luke Skywalker was going to be called Luke Starkiller, and so it's a nod to the original Luke Skywalker name, which the video game is a nod to that name too. So it got people really excited on the internet until they realized that it was a nod to Luke Skywalker.
Wonder where they got the name. Came up with. They're gonna do Star Killer, and they switched it to Skywalker. Like, I wonder how they came up with that.
I don't know, because they changed Revenge of the Jedi to Return of the Jedi as well.
Yeah. Right.
Because Jedi don't take revenge. And apparently Luke doesn't kill stars.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. So there'll be other video games coming out, Lego games, stuff like that. We'll give you the rundown as they come. But for now, we're crossing our fingers that Battlefront is going to be the greatest first-person shooter game of all time, even by Andy's expectations. We're hoping. Because we
And
always
not
want
just first-person shooter, first-person lightsaber.
first-person everything.
And if you don't buy the game, Nate,
Oh,
you could die.
You will die. Except me, because I've got Xbox 360. But I'm going to play it, so I won't die. And you got to share
You'll
this,
die
too.
eventually one day.
Yeah, well, one day I'll die.
We're all worm food.
Yes, yes. Share this. Share this. Tell your friends. Tell all your friends. Pre-order it while you still can. Matters to me. And me too.